So good morning friends, welcome to PD classes. Today a very important session for all those who want to make their career in financial analysis. I hope students हमारे दोनों चैनल्स पीडी क्लासेस और इंटरव्यू गाइड पर आप बहुत से वीडियोस देख रहे हैं रिगार्डिंग स्पोकन इंग्लिश, रिगार्डिंग पर्सनैलिटी डेवलपमेंट, रिगार्डिंग बॉडी लैंग्वेज और रिगार्डिंग पर्सनैलिटी के अलावा भी बहुत से वीडियोस ऐसे मिल रहे हैं आपको जो कॉमर्स बेस्ड स्टूडेंट्स के लिए बहुत बेनिफिट है। तो उम्मीद है हमारे दोनों चैनल्स को आप एंजॉय कर रहे हैं। आज एक मॉक सेशन है और उम्मीद है हमारे जो कैंडिडेट है ही इज वन ऑफ द बेस्ट एंड हैविंग गुड नॉलेज रिगार्डिंग फाइनेंशियल एनालिसिस। तो सबसे पहले मैं जानना चाहूंगा व्हाट इज फाइनेंशियल एनालिसिस अकॉर्डिंग टू यू?
See, financial analysis is the analysis, or we can say the judgment of the profitability, or we can say stability or viability of the business, sub-business, or we can say a project. Okay. It is performed by the professionals who prepare the reports using the information. This information is obtained by the financial statements of the companies, or we can say through the various reports.
Okay, so here Kajal is here, and Kajal would be accompanying with me regarding this intro session. Kajal, you want to ask any question?
Yes, sir. Can you tell about your weakness?
So, as per my limited set of my personality, I am currently upon which I am working is I am critic. That is, I am bold enough to tell the imperfection on the face of the people.
And what are the strengths?
As per my positive sides of my personality, which make me different from the others, is I have a versatile personality and I love challenges.
What does your name mean?
My name is Mudit Rajvanshi, and the meaning of my name is to be happy, to remain happy.
So, are you a jovial personality?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Okay, then tell me that you told about financial models. So can you tell me that what are those financial models which are used here?
There are various financial models which are used in the financial analysis. Like we have the project finance models, pricing models, which is used to determine the prices of the products and services, and the other we have the integrated financial statement models, which make use of the financial statements of the companies. Also we have the discounted cash flow models, which through which company generates free cash flows and discounts them to calculate the present value. And the other we have is initial public offering models.
And what tools do you use for advanced financial modeling?
Yeah, that's a very nice question. There are various tools which are used for the advanced financial modeling, like we have the MapleSoft, Oracle BI, GID, and Quantrix.
Okay, is it possible for a company to have positive cash flow but still be a serious financial trouble?
Yeah, it's surely possible that a company has a positive cash flow, but it can be in serious financial trouble. We can learn it through the various examples, like we have if the company is selling or disposing of its inventories but not paying off its trade payables. In such a situation, company is generating positive cash flow but it is in serious financial trouble. We can say take another example, like company has a strong revenue base in the current at the present, and it is forecasted that the company's revenue will decline in the near future. So in this scenario also company has a strong positive cash flow but it is in serious financial trouble.
But when investors want to invest something and they usually see cash flows, so
yeah,
do you think that would be a problem for them?
Yeah, but that's the blunder which the investors currently makes.
Okay.
Investor today at this time, they just focuses on the current cash flows which the companies generate. They don't indulge into the financial analysis, and that what basically the financial analysis do. They analysis of the future cash flows, not the present cash flows only. And according to them, according to this future analysis, they makes the investment. And according to me, every investor who is investing in the share market, bond market, first do a financial analysis and then go for the investment.
Okay. What do you think as the common elements of financial analysis?
There are various common elements of the financial analysis, like we have the revenue growth and income statement, and we have the capital efficiency, which includes debt to equity ratio, return equity, and we have the firm's liquidity, and also the other we can say is net profit and net profit margins, okay, and account receivables and inventory turnover ratios.
And what are types of financial analysis?
See, there are various types of the financial analysis. Let's discuss them one by one. First, we can say is the liquidity analysis. Okay. In the liquidity analysis, a company determines the liquidity of the company to determine the short-term obligation which the company can pay. In this, we have the several ratios, like we have the current ratio, debtor turnover ratio, creditor turnover ratio, and the second one we have is leverage ratios. It determines the proportion of the debt to the equity that the company has raised from the market. In this we have the debt to equity ratio, due point analysis, etc. And the third and the last one we can have is the vertical analysis. In the vertical analysis, there are various components which are compared in the financial statement, and then each component is divided by the business income. and the result is obtained. With this result, the company can compare its with the other businesses in the same industry and can have a competitive advantage of the competitive analysis with its competitors.
Okay. And why do you want to be a financial analyst?
Yeah, that's a very nice question. Actually, I wanted to be an analyst, financial analyst, because I'm a detail-oriented person and I like analysis, which involves the application of mind. From the childhood only, I love reading, doing the things which involves the application of my mind, and also I want to serve the people. As a career, I want to make a career in that which combine my analytical skills and my desire to serve the people, and career as a financial analyst fulfills all these my needs.
And what are the financial statements?
There are various financial statements which are used in the financial analysis. Like the first one, we have the balance sheet, which shows the various balances of the assets and liabilities. And the second one we can have is the income statement, which determines the revenues and expenses of the organization generated in the financial year. And the third one is we have the cash flow statement, which determines the cash flow of the organization from the various we can say activities like the operating activities, we can say the financing activities or the investing activities. And the last and the fourth one we can have is statement of the shareholders equity, which determines the proportion of the equity held by the different shareholders.
Okay. Yes, Kajal, you want to ask any question?
Yes, sure, sir. Tell about your family.
As per my family relations are concerned, I have an adorable family of 6 members.
Okay. So, can you tell me about your hobbies?
Yeah, that's definitely a good question, and that's definitely suits my personality also. As per the activities which I usually engage myself in my free time is I love reading the books, especially the business management books.
Okay.
And the books which I have read is Rich Dad Poor Dad and Intelligent Investor also, which are the top rated books of the market, which gives various knowledge of the market. And the other activities we can say is watching TV and other motivation stuff, which make me motivated.
What is capital structure?
See, capital structure is basically the structure of the organization through which it finances its expenses, growth and development through generation of the various sources of funds. It is basically determines the from various sources of funds the company has raised its capital. Like we have the different sources like that, the debt, equity, preference shares or various other sources.
Okay, what would you say is your greatest strategy that could benefit your career as a financial analyst?
Yeah, that's a very nice question. According to me, my discipline is my greatest strength as a career where my investment financial analysis sector, because whenever I go for the financial modeling, whenever I review the financial models and the documents, especially the financial analysis, doing the financial, I focus only on the one thing, and I don't lose my attention until I complete it. Okay. I don't indulge in the procrastination and other time wasted activities. I generally focus on the one thing until I complete it.
How you update yourself with all these financial analysis statements? And
yeah, to update myself, I read various newspapers like we have the Bloomberg, Indian Times, Indian Comic Times, World Times, and various other magazines which are made for the having the information on the markets. And also I read the journals of the various businessmen which have published, like I read the speeches of the Elon Musk, Warren Buffett, which are the top rated businessmen or the top rated rankers in the market. So according to their speeches, I used to learn various things about the market.
Okay. What is NPV and where it is used?
NPV stands for net present value. It is basically the difference between the present value of the cash inflows and the outflows of the organization, and it is used in capital budgeting analysis to determine the profitability of the projected investment or a project. Basically through this, company determines whether to invest in a particular investment or project or not.
What are the 3 skills required, or can say the top 3 skills of financial analysts?
See, first of all, from this question comes to our mind is the education. But in spite of that, regardless of the education, the top 3 skills which require and financial analyst requires is strong analytical skills. That is, it should have the ability to play with the numbers, quantitative skills. Okay. And the other we have is the expert problem solving abilities, and the other is to be in logical state of mind, because financial analysis involves the logical thinking, not the other impractical thinking. Right. And the other is above average communication skills, so that it can effectively communicate with its clients.
Okay. Should we increase the consumer base by 1% or price by 1%?
Yeah, that's a very practical question, and its answers different from the different scenarios because it is a very practical question. It depends on the demand and supply of the country. If the companies want to retain its customer, it should definitely go for increasing the customer base rather than increasing the price by 1%. If it increases the price by 1%, definitely it will lose its customers.
Have you ever encountered inconsistencies in a company and finances, and how did you address this situation?
Yeah, sure. I have worked with I have a work experience of 2 to 3 years, and in the last year I worked in the small organization. And when I was reviewing the financial models of that organization, I found that a small portion of funds was mismanaged, or we can say disappeared from the income statement. I applied my mind thinking about where it has gone, but there was no evidence of that where the portion of fund where it was gone. Also, this was not the one time. Every month this was happening. The small portion of the funds was disappeared from the income statement. Then to overcome this problem, I talked to my superior, and we report this problem to the business owner. And business owner obviously thanks us to report this, for as it would otherwise it would lead to the various loss for the organization.
Right, very good. Now I am asking you a very professional question, that is, we have not many students waiting to be a financial analyst in our organization. So why should we recruit only you?
See, it is a very, you can say, personal question. According to me, we can say that I don't want to make myself superior than the others. Basically, I can rank myself as the 60 to 70% out of the 100, because financial analyst job involves to remain updated with the market, and no one in this whole world can remain entirely updated with the whole, because every second the information change, market goes up and down.
But any special reason for recruiting you?
Because I have a great interest. I am a detail-oriented person, and I only focus on the one thing at a time, not focusing on the other thing.
That's great.
And from the childhood only, I love challenges. I love doing analysis also, which involves the application of the mind.
Okay, wonderful. As I asked a very simple question from my student, that why should I recruit only you? We'll definitely talk upon it. But one more question I want to ask from you, that what are your salary expectations from us?
See, salary expectations, according to me, in my previous job, I was getting 1 lakh per month. So in your organization, I would definitely expects around expect 2 lakh per month. But as you are first, you have to see my work experience, or you can say the ability of my work. I ask you to about 1 lakh 50,000 per month.
Okay, wonderful answer you have given, and you have tried your best. As if I talk to my viewers, and first thankful to them for watching our videos at last, and we are always giving an important tip to our viewers, that only those who are watching our videos up to last. So here my tip is that during an interview they will ask you these questions, that why should I recruit only you? At that time you can state, sir, at present I can't judge others who are standing in a queue like me, yet I can speak about myself, that I am this and that, whatever you say and your experience, everything, and you can give a punchline also, and in the punchline you can state, sir, I really need one chance to show my strengths. And the question which I asked at last regarding the salary expectations, so salary, if you are already in experience like Mr. Mudit, so I want that you should speak in your salary portion very diplomatic answer, that presently I am getting this, sir, as I stated very well, and I am changing, sir. Therefore, as you know, sir, a job change does include a risk, therefore deserves a suitable increase. So in this manner, you can talk to your employer, talk to your interviewer, and you can talk about your salary. So I hope you will get the new points at last and the tip from us regarding these two questions. We are really thankful to you for giving this answer. Best of luck.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.